Hello, my darling friends. Welcome to your Tuesday Thought Twist. I am your alignment coach, Deb Penner with Drops in the Bucket, and this is your weekly opportunity to become a better manager of your beautiful human brain. Do you know what your human brain loves? It loves to be validated. It loves for other people to see you and to agree with you, to say, yes, I see what you're doing and I think it's a great idea. Yes, I think you are smart. Yes, I think you are right. Yes, I am with you. Your human brain loves that. And that's okay. Human beings are deeply social animals. Social health is an aspect of our holistic well-being, just like our physical health, our emotional health, etc. We have a deep genetic drive, an evolutionary inherited drive for people to see and accept and celebrate us. And that drive is part of our social connection, which is part of the human condition. And all of that is beautiful and wonderful and good. So when we are seen and validated by other people, and we think, man, that feels amazing. That's perfect. Where we can get a little off perfect, where we can maybe even get in trouble, is when we feel like we have to have that external validation. When we're not able to act in a way that is truly in alignment for ourselves because we're lacking that external validation. When we turn our back on our own truth and on our own inner knowing about our own best and highest good in order to get the external validation, now we're in the weeds. So wanting validation from other people makes you human. Enjoying validation from other people is an absolutely amazing practice. Do it. But needing validation from other people, that's going to cause you problems. So what we can practice in this space is self-validation. It's recognizing that your inner truth is quite literally self-evident, as in the only evidence of it that you need is that you already have it. If you know something is true for you, it's already validated. It's validated by your knowing that it's true. And here's the thing about your unique path in this world. It's yours. It's yours to see. It's yours to understand, and it's yours to follow. And it just makes sense that sometimes other people aren't going to get it. They don't get it because it's not theirs to get. It's yours. So really give some thought to that this week. How can you first and foremost validate yourself so that when other people show up and celebrate you and see you and recognize you and validate you, that becomes something extra? That's like sprinkles, but it's not the cake, it's not the frosting, because you already took care of the cake and the frosting for yourself. It's really important that we have this skill so that we can proceed with the decisions, the action steps that are most aligned for us, even in the odd situations where we don't get that external validation. And I want to wrap up this week by telling you just a little bit more about those situations where we're not getting that external validation. If you have been living out of alignment, if you have been wearing a mask, if you have been faking it a little bit or a lot bit in your life, and then you start to begin to show up more authentically, you're going to get less validation in those situations. Because when we show up in a way that's not aligned, we draw people into us that aren't really ours. We bring people into our world that are aligned with this false front that we've created. And then when we do something from the real internal heart, those people are like, what? That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't do that. That's the bad news. The good news is the more you act in alignment, the more you allow the fullness of your true self out into the world, the more the people around you are going to kind of rebalance in response to that. And you're going to be surrounded by more people who are more likely to get it, even though you don't need them to. And even though it's not theirs to get, when you are living authentically, you will draw in the people who just resonate with your authentic self. And those are the people who are going to show up and say, yes, I see you. I get that. I love it. It's so good. Go do it. So depending on where you are in your alignment journey, you may have more or less of those people in your world right now. If you have less of them, recognize that the discomfort of proceeding with nothing but your own self-validation really is temporary. And if you can hold yourself for this period of time while you're the only one validating you, your circle is going to begin to shift around you. And in a short period of time, people are going to start coming in who are going to validate you so that you can have both your own internal validation and that really juicy, joyous, wonderful feeling of other people validating you also. So hang in there. You validate you. And pretty soon, there's going to be a crowd of people around you celebrating you out loud. I would love to hear what you think about this. I would love to know, what does this bring to mind for you? Are you thinking, yeah, hey, I do that. I'm really great at validating myself. Or are you going, oh, I have been needing that validation from other people? What feels easy about validating yourself? What feels hard? I would love to hear about it. Share it with me here, or let's hop on a call. If you're ready to start validating yourself, showing up in greater alignment, and if you're ready to make that transition from the false front to the true you, it's kind of what I do, y'all. So I would love to help you with that. And we can do that through a completely free breakthrough coaching session. The best way to schedule that is just to head on over to my website, which is drops, DROPS, with Deb.com. And right there at the top of the homepage is a picture of me with a button next to it that says talk to me. Just go ahead and click that, schedule your breakthrough session. We'll get on the phone and we'll help you get into alignment. We'll help you find that self-validation. I'll give you one of my favorite tools. It's called an evidence journal. It'll really, really help you when you feel like you don't know how to validate yourself. So schedule your call. We'll talk about it, and I'll see you next Tuesday.